very sumptuous presentation. In fact, when I flipped through it, it was just going to be energetic. And if anybody is supposed to be here, your team members are not here, please, let's get them on this call. Let's put the We Are Live on the group pages. Let's put it on your team pages. Let's, sorry, forgive me. I was setting that up. Good. Let's remind everybody on the group pages that we are starting, we are live. Today, time is going to be used efficiently and you don't want to miss any part of tonight's training. And let me just welcome a few of us as our speaker, our main speaker starts getting ready to pour out. If I had to use Prof. Kiwi's words, vomit knowledge on us tonight. So you're welcome, Susan from West Legon. You're always punctual and early. Prof. Agomo, good to see you joining from Cameroon. Charles, good to see you here. Gabriel, you're welcome from someone from Koforidua, you're welcome. Ralph from Akosombo. Hey, Ralph, you're in Akosombo this time, not Kasfa. Good to see you. John Darko, you're welcome. You're welcome. Please, let's, there are a lot more people. Let me see if I can pick some names and then we can jump into it. So I see David Adabla, Dr. Ernest, congratulations on your silver. Well done. Fred Hansen, you're welcome. Geoffrey, you're welcome. Jay Hab, you're welcome. John Kennedy, Pastor Dennis, it's good to see you. Lady Reverend, it's good to see you. Reverend Bijou, it's good to see you. I see two phones, Samsung, you guys, it's good to see you here. Vincent, Yaira, Isaac, Mr. Prof. Yanka, it's good to see you. And then Zoom user, it's also good to see you here. So tonight, please just pay attention to every word that's going to come out of this golden woman's lips. She has a way of speaking to the hearts. She speaks passionately and is passionate about the youth and their empowerment and everything that will drive the youth to the next level. I see Reverend BG from Machimota, you're welcome. Doris, you're welcome. Geoffrey, you're welcome. So a bit about our presenter tonight. I met this wonderful lady a couple of years ago on this project. She's been more than just a mother. She's been a mother, she's been grandma, she's been auntie, she's been motivator, she's been an amazing woman. In fact, one of the pillars I have on this project is this amazing woman. She is a grandma, like you know. She's a mother. She actually has banking experience. She said I shouldn't say the other things, but she's CEO of multiple companies, if you don't know. She's one of the few people who I have met who is ever ready to learn technology, even though she calls herself a BBC. She is such a learner and she's growing so much in this project, birthing sapphires, platinums, golds. She just gives her all to everybody who she has brought onto this project. And I love her for a lot of things. I learned so much from her. And I've not even mentioned her name, but someone has identified the woman who's speaking to us tonight. She's no one but our own dear Auntie Vera Gavor. Tonight, guys, stick and stay. I mean, take your notebook because what Auntie Vera is about to pour on you, there are things that you have not heard in that way before. And I'm actually ready and can't wait to hear from her golden nuggets. Auntie V, your audience, and thank you so much for accepting to do this for us tonight. So without much ado, I just leave the stage for you. I'll be back at the end, hopefully not have nothing else to say because you're going to download everything onto us. So thank you so much. And guys, please let's welcome our TV with some reactions. I saw some come up. Thank you so much for that. And please let's keep it coming while she get ready to speak to us. Thank you so much, Auntie. You're welcome.
Unmute.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear now.
Okay. All right. Good evening. Thank you so much, Dr. for your kind words. And it's my pleasure to share this stage with my colleagues. This evening, it's all about us. It's all about the CEOs. It's all about shareholders. It's all about affiliate members of God Backup. And so again, I would also welcome each and every one of us. Welcome. And let me just share this with you. The first time I shared this topic with a friend of mine, I said to him that your why must drive you. And he asked me, did you say my wife must drive me? And I'm like, what does that mean? He said, well, are you talking about emotional driving or you're talking about physical driving? And I said, no, I didn't say your wife. I said your WHY. Why? Your why must drive you. And so, talking about that, I would want to just start by asking a simple question. Why are we here? Why did we start all this, this long journey? Why did you sign up for this opportunity? Can anyone answer? Can we put it in the chat? Why we started, why we are here? Anyone? Hello, are we there? Can I see some answers in the chat? Why did we embark on this journey? Why did we start? Why did I start? Why did Doc Han start? Why did Boss Calvin start? Why did Prof. Agoma start this business? Ladies and gentlemen, until we see that reason, until we see the purpose for which we embark on this journey, the journey becomes stressful. So I need each and every one of us to put in the chat why we started. Can we do that now? I can see some additional income, learn to create wealth. I saw an opportunity to help achieve my dream. Can I see? Yeah, how many? We are about how many are we on this call? We are 30. Please keep it coming. Let's see why we started. Are we there? Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Why did we embark on this journey? Was it for extra income? Was it for financial freedom? Was it just to have enough time to spend with family? Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Why did we embark on this journey? Because if our why is not clear enough, our dreams will become just impossible to achieve. Now let's establish something, very early on this call. We all know that dreams don't respond to wishes. We cannot wish our way to success and God back up. It's impossible. You cannot start today. You cannot register today and expect results tomorrow. So unless we attach a purpose to our why, our reason for starting this journey, it becomes an albatross on our neck. And so I am happy we are all talking about, we want to make some extra income. This why must be personal to us. If it's not, it's personal to you. You can always drop halfway through the journey. But brothers and sisters, if you know the destination of your why, if you understand the destination, you know that it's possible. You've seen it in your mind's eye. You understand that this is the reason, my emotional reason in starting this business.
Recording in progress.
There's someone, I think Dr. Hans, can you mute everyone? Hello? Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you. NTV, I think, is your other gadget. Check it.
Is it better now? Oh, no. Hello?
Lower your other gadget or put the volume down or off.
Is it better?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay. And so I was talking about, forgive me about that H. So I was talking about our why must be personal to us. If this why is not personal, if it's just that you want to make money, that's why it's not strong enough. But you must think about something like, I want to support my family. I want to have a change in my lifestyle. I want that financial freedom. Your why must be personal to you. And sometimes I just want to say that sometimes we are in denial. We do not attach this emotional feelings to the reason why we have started this journey. And for me, the reason why I have started this journey is first and foremost to make an impact. I have seen the system. I have seen the destination. I have seen the vision. And I realized that this system can make me a better person. I can have more. I can, use the system to impact lives. And whilst I impact more lives, my life becomes bigger. I am able to share what I have. I'm able to share the opportunity. I'm able to share the value that I have discovered from God Backup. So my why is not attached to the fact that I am not getting yeses. People are always saying no to me, and I'm not. Maybe you signed up a month ago, you signed up about 2 days ago, and all you've been getting is no, 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 no. But if your why is bigger, if your reason, your purpose, the destination, you know the value, you know the benefits of the system, if you realize that this is bigger than you, your why would not be an albatross on your neck. And so I asked again, have you seen the system? Have you studied the God Backup value proposition? What got you what got you onto this platform to start the journey in the first place? So if your reason is just to make money, it will become a huge mountain to climb. But if your reason is to impact society, is to share value, is to educate people, what you have seen, what you want people to know about God Backup, I believe that's why it's strong enough to scale you through to your destination. Is that clear now? I want this to be a bit interactive. So if that's okay with you, if you think that's why some people start this business, we have the same products, we have the same system, but some people are able to get to the destination faster. We should ask ourselves, why are they able to get there whilst others are still stuck? That mindset. So why do some people struggle? I believe it all comes down to the mindset. It comes down to, the same personal, emotional attachment to your why. And anytime you feel pressured, anytime on this journey, you feel that, yes, I have started something, but it's beginning to feel like work. It's beginning to feel like I have started something that I am not comfortable with. My brothers and sisters, that is not a bad sign. That in itself is a signal. That signal is a wake-up call to that individual, to the individual. It means that there is another version of you that is waiting on the other side to achieve, to get to the destination, to achieve your reason, the reason why you started this journey. So our why must be that strong. Our why must be something that, wakes us up in the night. If you are sleeping and you think about the reason why you started this journey, you must sit up and tell yourself that, no, I have to succeed on this journey. I have to get to this, to my destination. Many people get stuck because of stories they've been repeat to themselves. I am shy. I don't like rejection. I don't like people saying no to me. But these are conditions that we have accepted for ourselves. But let's go deeper. One major problem, I think, is the reason why we are trapped in our denial, is the fact that we don't confront our reality. I don't know what your reality is. We stay in denial. We want more. But then because we are not able to scale over that fear factor, what will people say about me? I mean, I am comfortable in my life now. But we have all seen the benefits of the system. They've given us a ticket to create wealth. God Backup has given us a ticket to create wealth. They have designed a system that helps us to make sure that we are able to create or to achieve our goals. Again, I would say that money is not the issue, because money is available to anyone. We have all seen the statistics. We have all seen the data that comes out of the presentations that we always give. You see the cloud storage industry, and you know how it's booming. You can see the profits that these storage companies are coming up with. And God Backup has given us that opportunity to share or to tap into their profits. But some of us, or most of us, we allow rejections. We allow 1 or 2 or 20 or 50 rejections, to keep us in that normal state. We want to remain comfortable. We want to remain normal, but normal has a cost. Normal has a cost. Normal does not pay, that does not give you the lifestyle that we all want to achieve. Normal does not give you let me use this figure, $200,000 that maybe the system tells us that when you keep at it, when you work the system, in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years, you could achieve this amount. We all use systems to generate income, our traditional systems. We go to school, we pile up degrees, we get a job, and at the end of it, we are supposed to achieve a certain outcome. But we all realize that is not the outcome that most of us signed up for. But God Backup has given us a system, has given us a model, has given us the strategy that when you work the system, when you follow the system, it is possible to achieve that outcome. And so I want us to put these two together, our traditional system and the God Backup system. And so if you know that destination, if you know that the system says do A, B, C, you would arrive at that destination. I am wondering why we are still stuck in our old mindset of not pursuing this journey with all that we have. I would want us to look at this other mindset. Let's take a guy who is, let me use the word chasing or going after a lady. This guy knows what he's got. He knows his value, and he sees the lady. He studies the lady. He knows that with my value, I would be able to attract this person. So he goes chasing, he goes talking. But because he knows his value, because he knows the destination, he knows the system, he knows, let me use the girl as a guide, because he has studied the girl and he knows that with my value, I will be able to get this destination, this assignment done. So he goes with all that confidence. He goes with all that mindset. And that's the mindset I call the billionaire mindset. He takes responsibility for whatever that comes out of that journey. So tonight I am asking again, I'm talking to my own colleagues. Is your why strong enough? In this business, mindset alone shows through your action. What is your mindset about this business? What do you know about the business? Have you studied the God backup system? Are you, we cannot go out there and give something that we don't have. You need to understand the system, the value that you are given. And with that value, when you go out there, you are able to scale. When with the value that you have, people listen to, they don't buy the products, but they listen to what you have to say to them, the value that you are giving to them. And so tonight, again, I am asking my colleagues, what is your why? Your why, your emotional attachment, your emotional reason why you are on this journey. Am I being heard? Are we good? Are we good?
Yes, ma'am.
So, like I said, I want this training to be interactive. I mean, whatever I am saying here, it's not as if we don't know it, but I am just reminding ourselves. I'm just reminding the CEOs here that the destination is important. If you attach the purpose and the reason, to your why, I believe we would be able to scale any obstacle that would come up on this journey. So in this business, again, our mindset is important. Now, what does it take to build that mindset? Can we share in the chat room? Can any of you put in the chat room what it takes to build a millionaire's mindset? And I have about 5 people sharing that mindset. We are all millionaires here. We are all, but yes, of course, we are millionaires in the making, I say. But I'm saying we are CEOs on this call, and I want to see, I mean, the mindset, what you think about a millionaire. If a millionaire sets out to do something, what do you think would be his mindset? Can I see about 5 people sharing that mindset? Are we good? Leveraging on value. Yeah, let's go. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Leveraging on value, commitment, consistency, and persistency. Okay, that's good enough. Yes. The next mindset, I just want to remind us again that you would not find anyone who has created wealth with a mindset of, I will not be able to achieve this. Before that person sets, before the person begins the journey, the person knows what he wants to achieve. And so with that mindset, he takes responsibility. He takes ownership of every outcome. The fear, despite that fear, something they said you should feel the fear, but go through it anyway. So the person learns to overcome the fear. The person tries to learn, attends meeting, attends training, and growing from every rejection. Every time that you receive a no, the person knows that, yes, I am marching forward. I am marching forward. With time, you get the right people to team up with you and start this journey. And the other mindset of this millionaire, it's about long term. They think long term, focusing on the bigger picture. And what is the bigger picture for God Backup? It is the compensation plan they have given us. It is let's talk about the service. The first service is incredible. You have all the 6 terabytes. You have all the other benefits. You have the emailing system, you have the lead capture, you have all that it takes to secure or to upload your documents online, and it's secured. And so you know that the value that you are going out there to give, it's incredible. It's unbelievable. And so people, accept what you are saying and buy into it. But you cannot tell somebody that, hey, come and just partner me and let's do this. The person must see the value. The person must see the results. And that is what would convince the person to team up with you. So let's talk about the daily actions in this business. What does it take to achieve your goals on this journey? It's talking to people, starting a conversation, learn how to start a conversation wherever you are, and follow up on that action. And just don't do it just once or twice. Show up, be consistent with it. And at the end of the day, you will be able to convince this person that, yes, this is what I have. This is what can help you, can help each and every one of us to reach that destination. And so I would want to ask again, is your why strong enough? Is it big enough? They said, if your dream is not big enough, anything can just derail you. And so your why must be, your emotional attachment to the business must be that strong. Some people are, anytime you are pressurized, about this business, that again, I will repeat it. Your other version of you, it's waiting for you to scale up this obstruction. And once you are able to overcome that obstruction, wow, getting to your destination. So the finish line again is, think about someone pursuing something you truly want. They don't want to give up easily because they believe it is worth it. Do we believe that this business is worth it? Do we see the vision? Do we see where it's taking us? Does it make you sit up in the night to study, to add value, to know again the destination? Again, I keep repeating, if you do not understand the destination, it's just like you taking a vehicle or trying to go on a journey. First of all, you have to find out the fastest means and the secured way to get there. Once you find it, and once you also know the destination, you would be confident enough to take that action. Are we offering value? Do we understand the system? Do we? You don't need everything to be on this journey. All you need is just every day, take an action. Speak to someone. Speak to 5 people a day and follow up. knowing that what you are sharing with them, what you want to give them, is valuable. So at this point, I would want to pause to ask again my fellow CEOs. The vehicle is incredible. The vehicle has given us all it takes. Do we believe that this vehicle can take us to our destination? Have a choice to make. To stay comfortable or to grow into who you need to become. Because success is something we grow into. Success is not just a dream. I ask you again, my fellow CEOs, is your why strong enough to push you past your fear? Is your why strong enough to push you past your excuses? Is your why strong enough to help you to stay on this journey despite? Because you know the purpose, you know the destination. Before we close, I want to again ask, drop your why in that chat again. I want each and every one of us to see in our mind's eye, to close our eyes and to imagine why we started this journey, to imagine the purpose for which you are doing this. Imagine it. It's as if you have a picture in your mind's eye. And so as you imagine it, you envision it. I want you to drop it in the chat and ask yourself, is this why clear enough? Am I doing this to impact society? Am I doing this so that as I impact society, my life becomes bigger? I'm able to create that income stream. I'm able to have that lifestyle that I've always dreamt about. So again, I ask you, is your why strong enough to scale you through to your destination? I would like to pause here for questions and to bring up on stage Dr. Hans to take up the training for the rest of, I think, 15 minutes. We have 15 minutes into the training. And if there are questions, I'm sure Dr. Hans would want to answer. Boss Calvin is there. He would also come up with some answers. And so we want to find out from each and every one of us, what's stopping you from achieving your goals? What's stopping you from getting to your destination? Is your why clear enough? Your path becomes clear when you truly understand the purpose. Thank you.
Wow. 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 Guys, please, I was expecting some more reactions. But actually, please keep this slide on, okay? Please keep this slide on. I mean, when your why is clear, your path becomes clear. Guys, I think this was more than just a talk. It was not just a training. Tonight is about thinking and reflecting. Again, Auntie, in fact, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was actually hoping you would call me to come up because I was here thinking about my why and restructuring my why again. Because this goes personal, and it's only when it's personal then you can drive it. It will drive your actions, really. Guys, I don't have anything to say. I mean, no. I mean, Calvin, I think you have to come up and add something to it. Today is not about anybody. It's about you, the person on this call. It's not about me. It's not about the person who invited you. It's not about your upline. It's about that night you made the decision to start this project. That thing that pushed you to want to start this project. And no matter what it is, I mean, along this journey, I mean, I can just say a bit about what my experience has been. It's been quite a roller coaster. Like there are ups, there are downs, but when the destination is certain, the potholes on the path doesn't matter. Like when the destination is certain, and I think that is what drives the why. You know where this is going. You know where it is going for you personally. Everybody has their why. Auntie V, I'm sure if I ask you for your whys, you would spell it out. So what is your why? Tonight, what is your why? Perhaps you've not thought about it deeply enough. It goes level deep. Maybe yours is for level 1. I want to earn the income. Level 2, when I earn the income, then what? Then what? Then what? Like go levels deep in the why. Then you know for sure when someone says no, it doesn't shake you because I mean there's a lot more people to impact if the person doesn't get the value. But it all starts from understanding like Auntie V clearly said, the value of what you have. I mean, one of the pictures that was painted for me personally was imagine you have diamonds in your hand, and you are telling someone to come for the diamonds, and the person says no. I mean, does that change anything about the value of the diamond? Does that change you, the person holding the diamond? The person has lost by saying no to you. So you move on to the next person who wants to see your diamonds. And I mean, that has been something that helps me a lot. I know. Let me pause and allow other leaders to come on and talk. I mean, Calvin, please, if you have any comments, but let me see if I can pick any. And Vera, thank you so much once again. Thank you so much once again for this training. It's really personal for me. I didn't I didn't know it was going to hit me like this, but please keep this slide there again. I like the last sentence there.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Any questions, guys? Any comments? Let me unmute and perhaps I'll allow everybody to share one or two. You can raise your hand if you have a part to something to say. Let me just allow everybody to unmute. Because I know some of us have had some amazing experiences on this journey. Maybe those of us who have earned some ranks, perhaps you should come up and say something. Okay, good. I think Calvin is unmuted now. I'll pull some people up. Please, I'm not picking on you. I just want you to share something about what's driving you. Over to you, Calvin, please.
Thank you. I think this was, I mean, it was overwhelming. I doff my hat for Auntie Vera. This was a great training and great nuggets. I was following, and every word of it, every sentence, every nugget that was dropped makes a lot of sense. And if you go by it, if we really go by it, we are going to succeed in this on this project. The why is the driving force, and without it on this project, true, we can in anything. We will not succeed in it. I believe you have the likes of the CEO of Facebook, the CEO of Microsoft, and the other big guys. And why they succeeded, because they had a big why. And no matter what people told them, one of these days we'll get to talk about the Facebook experience. And sometimes you just hear a little part of the story, but what the people really went through, you will see that their why was very strong, and it took them every step of the way. So the no's, the disappointments, the whatever is not going to stop you. It's not going to stop me. And if we can just believe in where this is going, what this says and where this is going, I don't think we will pay too much attention to what people are saying and the disappointments and the rejections. But the truth is, many of us want to have this to happen for us so fast, that we don't have the patience to wait. We are not doing the daily discipline, which Auntie Vera mentioned for sure. And this is not a lottery where you just try, and it has to be deliberate, it has to be intentional. What are we supposed to do as strategic partners on this project? We are supposed to talk to people. The world needs this. The world needs to know about this. People need to know about this. People need to back up their digital life and their financial life. We need to talk to people. Sometimes we talk to people, we don't follow up. And she mentioned that we have to follow up. The fortune is in the follow up, is very important. Many of us have not had the sign-ups happening as we expected because we are not doing a proper follow-up on these. The other one, she says we have to stay consistent, and we are not. The small wins leads to big momentum, and sometimes we get carried away. We do a little thing, and then we wait for some time. Once in a while, no business, no success story really happens like that. Once in a while, when we feel like it, no, it has to be consistent every day. Even if it's little, we have to make that happen. We have to plug into the system that we have and make it work. The training, the presentations, and the system we have on our teams, we need to use them and make this. This is a big project, guys. I hope that everyone that is on this call now, in the next 1, 2, 3 years, you will still be on this project. And I have no doubts that many people will be financially free if they take this very serious in the next 2 to 3 years, because the income generation from this is really big. It's real. And this is where the world is going. Nothing can stop this right now. So if we're part of it, we're fortunate to be the early birds on this project, because just 3 years into it, it's still early. In the next 5 years, anyone find this, it will still be a good opportunity for them. So imagine 10 years from now, where the projection is telling us in 10 years, this is going to be the value of the market is going to be over 3.5 trillion US dollars, and God Backup will be part of that. And if we are strategic partners, that means we have a share of that big fat cake. So guys, let's keep the dream alive. Let's make our why drive us onto this project. We have a lot of things to do. We have to, if it's not our immediate family, we have to pay school fees. We have to pay foreign school fees for some. We have to support family members. Sometimes it's even because of external family members that we don't enjoy our personal incomes, from different places, because we have to support others. So do this because of that. And it makes a lot of difference if we are able to change and touch lives digitally and financially. But a great training, a great session, Auntie Vera. Kudos, and thanks.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see, Gabriel, your hand is up.
Thank you so much, Dr. Adoti, Mr. Calvin, and Auntie Vera. Awesome presentation. And please, I want to ask, so while the presentation was ongoing, there was this particular question I was having in mind. And my question is, how do I weigh my why? How do I weigh my why? And if my why is a vehicle, how do I know that its opportunities, and how it can take me to influence my journey to get my my destination. So how do I weigh my why? Thank you.
Gabi, I missed the second part. You said if your why was a vehicle. I missed that part. Can you come again,
Okay,
please?
if all right. So I'm asking that, how do I weigh my why?
Well,
If my why is a vehicle, how do I know that, or how do I know its strength and its operation, and how can I take that into my destination? Because I believe knowing will also influence my journey to get to my destination. So how do I weigh my why? Thank you.
Auntie B, will you come at it first before Raphael's hand is up too? And Vera, Gabi says, how does he weigh his why? How does he know the strength of his why and the other aspects of it? And how does he know that is what will take him to his destination?
Well, I can attempt to answer this question. I think it's an excellent question. Now, I think one of the ways there may be a few ways to do that, but one of the weighing systems that can be used is, if you ask yourself, if you don't achieve that, does it hurt you? If what your why is, or what the dream is, why you want to do it, if you don't achieve it, does it mean anything to you? Does it hurt? Does it harm you? Does it affect you? If it doesn't, then obviously is light. Is light. There is no weight on it. But if it's compelling, if you cannot do without it, then it weighs heavy. So I think that's a way in which you can test the why. If people are not going to stop you because of what they think and what they say, then your why should make a lot of should have a lot of weight, because in spite of what they say, you are not stopped by that. That's a heavy weight why. So I hope this helps. Who was it again?
Mr. Calvin, so sorry. I think my network just jumped. So if you can please retake it for me, kindly.
Okay, so you didn't hear what I said? Okay, what I said.
I heard the first part.
Okay, your question was, how do you weigh your why? So you weigh. I thought there are many ways in which your why can be weighed, but one of the ways to use is ask yourself, if your why, okay, if your why, whatever you're doing this, if you ask yourself, if you don't achieve it, does it hurt you? Would it hurt you? Would it affect you? Now, if your answer is no, it will not affect me, then your why is weak, it's light. But if your answer is, if I don't do this, I cannot breathe, I cannot succeed, then your why is heavy. That's a heavy why. And if someone says no, does it stop you? No. If the answer is no, it doesn't stop you, your why is heavy. Okay, so that is one of the ways in which. So look at number of things you're doing. Why are you doing it? And then you can take it from there. And once the answer to that why is yes, is a weak why. If the answer is no, no means, can this stop you from, should you stop? should you, if this why doesn't happen, will it affect you? If it's going to affect you, then is a strong why. You can use that for many of the reasons you are doing this or whatever you are doing. It would be a good assessment, I think.
Yeah.
So I hope it's clear now.
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we have some responses in the chat also. Let me read a couple for you. Lady Reverend says the level. Thank you so much for that, Calvin. By the way, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for that. So the level of your hunger determines the weight of your why. Then Reverend Bijou says you could ask yourself who will be affected if you fail or succeed in this project. And then Pastor Dennis also says sometimes your why depends on what is chasing you. What is your dream? How strong is your dream? Is it personal or is it to serve society? One thing I think I also know about that is if your why is beyond you, if it's not really about only you, it's external to you, it affects other things or other things, it becomes stronger and it drives you even more. So if it's about you, how you go about it is not really, the effort is not as big, but if it's about others, like the impact or something you have about beyond you, your family, a legacy or something that's outside of you, it seems to be bigger. It's a bigger drive. Yeah. In addition to all that, our partners have also said. I think that's what I would say to it. So, Auntie Vera, you want to add on? Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. One minute again. Let's finish. Is it okay now?
No, it's still there.
Okay, let somebody else speak and let me.
Oh no, you're good now.
Okay. Gabriel, you are asking how you can. No, it's still not clear. I have to close something in. This won't be for computer.
I think it's the other device's volume.
Is it better?
Good. Yes.
So your why to me should not be we are in this to make money, but your real why, it's a process. Let me use myself as an example. I have seen the system. I understand that system, and I know that this system for me supersedes the traditional concept of labor. I know that we exchange our time to generate income in the traditional concept of labor. And we've been doing this for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, but we've not been able to achieve a certain crucial dreams, a certain crucial goals. And I have seen another system that says that if I work the system, I do it this way, I leverage my efforts on 1,000 people, on 100, on 50, on 500 people, I should be able to achieve that which I have been seeking in the traditional concept that I haven't been able to. So your why should not be the monetary gains per se. Your why should be impact. What problem are you solving, Gabriel? What are you going there to solve? What is it that you want to solve? In solving that problem, that is how you make money. They said money is on the streets of Ghana. It's in the you find it in gutters and everywhere. But you have to go in there, dig deep down and get into it. And so what are you solving? So until you solve a problem, and until that it's your reason, but if you are chasing money, money will run away from you. But your impact, your reason must be attached to a purpose. What is the purpose? Why are you looking for money? I think that's what I just want to.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And great conversation there, great contributions also. Yeah. Rafa, I think I saw your hand. But before you come in, there's another comment. Let me just read for it out. Fred has a contribution to it. He says, when driving a vehicle, before you start to move the car, you check if you have fuel, water, no fault before the journey. That's how life goes. When you wake up in the morning, the inner drives pushes you to work. The purpose behind your goals are your why. The why is how you visualize yourself in the moment and how the universe will be shaped in the next day. Interesting. You're getting philosophical over here. Fred, I think you have to break it down for those of us. But I think it's a great comment too. What drives you when you wake up in the morning to achieve your goals? Yeah. Okay. Raphael, I think you had a comment. Can you come up? Or a question or a
Thank you.
contribution?
Thank
I'm
you very
enjoying
much.
today's conversation. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, thank you very much. In fact, the problem, we have a very big problem in Africa,
Mm.
is go to school, get a good grade, get a good job, get a beautiful wife, build a home, drive a good car, and you are done. And you come back home empty. And we've been doing this. Auntie Vera said it already.
Mhm.
We've been doing it for so long, and we have the patience of going through this labor system. But out there, they understand what it means to build your own business. We don't understand build my own business. That is the problem. That is why it becomes so difficult for us to determine or to see or to identify our why and pursue it. So we are just designing our mind that okay, I need to work, I need to work, need to get money. But how to strategically position ourselves to do our own business, we don't know it unless somebody says do this. So when we have this leverage, we see leverage, it's like I don't have the time to leverage, but that is a real business. So we work, we come back home, we are tired. We are tired, but we are looking at the month will come and I'll get my salary, and that's it. Some of us have gone through days. At the end of the month, it's not yet the end of the month. We will borrow from people, and at the end, we take our salary there, we pay, we can pay masters. We go and pay. But we have come to understand that no, that had to stop. So when we saw God backup business, say no, this is the thing. Some of us have started doing our own business before we saw this, but we saw the spirits, the future in this business. So we need to tell ourselves, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. So sometimes it's good to have motivational speakers to talk to us, but we need to motivate ourselves as well. And that is the driving force. The insight of a man determines what you want to achieve in life, not somebody should push me before I do it. So thank you. This is a great. I've not heard God back up, God back up, God back up from the beginning till now. This is an excellent presentation this evening. It has given some of us something to talk about. I have in my mind that no, Raphael, you need to think deep again, and rediscover yourself. What actually do you want to do with God backup? It's like to me, I'm just playing a game. I love it. I'm just loving the system, and it helps me to talk to a lot of people. I become friends to people. They were just like, Raphael, what is wrong? Have you become possessed? I say, no, I love what I'm doing. Just like we love other people's businesses. Prof will say, your boss is not dying now. You work for him. You know he will never become rich. He will become rich, but you will die poor. And that is the point. So it's time for us to redefine our own plan. And action is the thing. If we don't act, nobody will act in our behalf. We need to push ourselves. That car, somebody made mention of car. Yes, When you drive, if there's no fuel, you will not move. So you need to buy fuel. So you need to infuse into your system that, hey, I have an obligation. People are looking up to me. I will not remain like this. Somebody will call me uncle, how far now? I need to put my hand in my pocket to give something. So if I'm still looking for somebody to motivate me before I put my hand in pocket, it will never happen. So go back up. Let's play around the business. When you play, we shouldn't become so serious about it. When we become so serious about it, we will not enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Raphael. Thank you so much. I mean, that was so relatable. And you should not be too serious about it, but you should take it seriously. You should not be too serious about it. And I like that you're having more conversations, not having more go back up. Like, it's just conversations. And it's because your why is driving you. I mean, it's past 9. I think I would like to be wrapping up today. So tonight, it's not about anything else. It's about you and your why. Why are you here? Why are you showing up? Why are you doing this? Why do you need motivation before you want to do this? Why do you need someone to remind you for a meeting before you show up? Why are you waiting for, hey, we are live before we show up? Why are you making the calls? Why are you not making the calls? Why are you not inviting? Why are you not following up? What is driving you? Your why is your fuel. It is that which is there no matter what happens, whether you fall in the ditch, whether there's a no, it is always there. It is what wakes you up from sleep. It is what scares you when you are not making the calls. It's what anchors you to know that you are here at the right place. Your why is the reason you show up consistently. And like Auntie V's topic is, let your why drive this go back up vehicle. Let your why drive this vehicle. You know, if you have a Ferrari and you decide to drive at 20 kilometers, it doesn't mean the Ferrari doesn't have the capacity to drive. It's just you don't know how to drive the vehicle. Your why, the fuel is not able to drive the vehicle. So let your why drive you to the maximum. I mean, go all out. Tonight, go dream again. Go levels deep on why you are doing Go Back. Why are you here? What do you see at the end? In the next 5 years, when Go Back Up has taken over most parts of the world, people know about it. Would your why still be driving you? Let's just think about it whilst you sleep. Auntie V, I'll give you the last words for tonight. As we go back to refuel, after refueling for the week ahead. Your closing words, Auntie, then we'll end for tonight. And thank you once again for tonight's training. It was personal and everything else that we needed for this part of the journey. Auntie, Boss Calvin, you have some closing words before Auntie Vera comes in. So you're muted.
Okay, it's just next week. People shouldn't miss next week training. We'll be talking about the do's of our project and the don'ts. So very, very important. Don't miss next week. Get your team members also to attend the same time, the same space. So take note of that. Watch for the flyer that will be coming up for next week, Monday, is our training time. And on Wednesday, we'll be back here again. Invite your guests for the webinar on Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. GMT. So invite, get 5-10 people on the call, and for Wednesday. And we also will be meeting in person on Sunday as well. The in person is very, very important, very, very powerful. So if you are in Accra or its or surrounding, or please be at Mesvik Hotel on Sunday at 2 2:45. The program starts at 3. You might not get seat if you are late. So come at 2:45. It will help. And you see how that works and how impactful the in-person meeting is. Take advantage of it, guys. That's what I would say.